Australians are thirsty people. However you work up a thirst, you'll always get great drink specials with Thirsty Camel's Hump Club. Join now, thirstycamel.com.au.
Clem, thanks very much for fronting up tonight. You really gave the team a lift, I think, the second half when you got the call up. When did you know that you were going to get the run? And
I was actually the day before the game, so JB gave me the call on the phone and told me I was playing, so I was pretty happy and glad to be back in the team after all that time. So I've been working hard to get back in the team and finally made it, and trying to do my best to stay in it as long as I can now.
I think you mentioned that earlier it was round 6 that you last played, senior level. What have you had to do in that period to make your way back into the senior team?
Just follow the hard workers around the club and just try to run, get fitter and do whatever I can, like extras as well, to get back in the team and just get my body right and just make sure I'm playing good footy. So that's about it. And
I guess it's a learning process with every game, but certainly getting back senior level, you would learn a lot more. Yeah, well,
I've been missing it a lot, so it's a lot different to VFL footy, that's for sure, and it's definitely a big step up. I love it and just want to stay in the team, which is I think number one thing.
In many respects, Clem, you were the shining light in the second half. You know, the team had a really good second quarter, probably the best they played in a long, long time. They weren't able to sustain it, and yet you came on with plenty of run and plenty of spirit, which augured well, really.
Yeah, well, that's what you expect from a sub, to come in and just try and do as much as they can to lift the team back up and just use all that energy to come on and just try and change the game. So I definitely tried my best and tried to do whatever I could to lift the team up, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough.
I remember speaking to Brock McLean about playing the sub. He was sub for quite a while at Carlton, and he said it was very difficult having to control the nerves and the energy, not knowing when you're going to get the call up. Do you have to deal with that, or how do you deal with it?
Yeah, well, you slowly warm up with the boys and just try and lay back a bit and try not get too excited to play soon. Just try and calm the nerves and stretch as much as you can and just try to warm up as much as you can as the game is going. And as soon as you get that call up, you just try and go on hard, and we'll try and lift the team. So it's definitely a lot harder. So.
And it would be remiss of me not to ask you, Clem, about the situation with Adam Goodes. You know, as an Indigenous boy, I'm sure you felt a real empathy tonight, the fact that he wasn't playing for the Swans this week, and indeed a lot of the Indigenous players must have felt the same.
Yeah, well, it's kind of sad that racism's still out there. I thought by now it'd be gone, but I guess there's still is some people out there that are continuing with it. But it's good that he's standing up and trying to get it out of the game, and he's bringing a lot of people along with him, and I think he's doing a great job. So we just got to stick by him.
Well said, Clem. Well done tonight. Hope there's many more games ahead, and maybe we'll get 4 quarters out of you next week.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the aim. Thanks very much.
Good on you, Clem.